Hello, we're going to do another video. It's been quite a while, but we've got quite an interesting one here, so I thought I'd do one. So this collection of engine parts and all these boxes down here is what's left of an 03 Yamaha YZ250, which I bought yesterday. That is, I've decided that I've got my enduro bike for enduros, and I thought, well, I'm starting to do a lot more motocross. So I thought, this is the perfect bike for me to go start doing some motocross events. Maybe down the line do a bit of racing, because I've always wanted a YZ or YZ. I keep getting told off calling it YZ for the American way or whatever, or YZ, I don't know. But yeah, so basically I want to look at racing it. So you see the cases are together here. That is purely just because I've just sandwiched them together. The gearbox is here. We've got various boxes of parts, like that's bits of the power valve for the head. We've got the gearbox, got all the gears there, the change drum barrel, I can't remember what that's called, selector forks. We've got some other random gearbox parts in here. We've got a very ropey crank, which looks like it's been in the sea, and it is all but nigh on possible to turn, so get that sorted out. New conrod at least, or might even be a new crank. Kickstarter mechanism, carb, clutch basket, inner clutch cover, outer clutch cover obviously. Now we've got all sorts of stuff, and then moving along a little bit, it's got an FMF Gold Series fatty front pipe, which again looks like it's been in the sea. We've got two rear swinging arms, one XL Takasago. How do you even I don't even know what you're supposed to call it. Whatever that make is. One front rim. Got the forks. The frame's been painted quite badly. We've got obviously the tank there. The lad I bought it from, or the guy he got it from, has tried to wrap the plastics. I mean, fair play for trying, but I think we'll get rid of that. New plastics down the line. Got some very twisted up rads with some rad guards on it. Probably the nicest bit about all this box of junk is the end can, which is in very good condition. Probably the only thing that is. And then yeah, bits of swing arm, bits of the swing arm linkage. Got the top clamps here, frame guards, chain guide, rear shock. Like everything seems to be here. Oh, and a seat with a very bad work seat cover. Like everything seems to be here. It's all just, it needs some love. It's been apart for, I think, about at least 5 years, mate, he said. Mate, he stripped it when he was like 13, just because I think the top end went, so he was going to give it a bit of a restoration, and obviously it never got much further than that. If it didn't blow up, it must have been very close to being. So look at the state of that. Surely that was one of the contributing factors for it being taken apart. The barrel is not too bad, but it definitely needs honing out, going up a piston size, or see what sort of condition it's in. It won't let me turn my phone light on for some reason, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But yeah, I'll try and get another video put out on this in a couple of weeks, but for now, because I've got some other stuff in the pipeline, this just come up really and I couldn't let it go, so I haven't really got the funds to sort it out this month. But to start with, everything's just going to have a nice deep clean and degrease. It comes with a Haynes manual, which is like the best thing it could have come with, because I've rebuilt two strokes before, but I've only ever done a gearbox on my own once, and that was partly because I took it apart as well. So I'm going to have to properly sit down and spend some time trying to get that gearbox together. But yeah, like I say, everything's just been sat for years. Look at the ridges on the fucking basket as well. Look at that. You cut a bit of 2B2 with them bastards. But yeah, a nice good clean up. Probably about $1,000 in parts. And we can have a two-stroke motocross bike. Because that's my old 06 Gas 300, which has been replaced by this 2012 XC250. So I don't really know what I'm doing with the gas. Excuse the absolute state of the shed. This is like the dumping ground side of the shed. The workshop side's over there. I'm also not going to film over there because that's just as bad. But yeah, so this, I've only been out on this twice. I've had it about a month now, I think, or 3 weeks. Needs a little bit of love in places, but it's an all-round, it's a ready-to-race bike. Start motor's been taken off it for some reason, but all the wiring loom's packed up under the tank, which, going off diagrams, it seems to be pretty complete. So start a motor on it and get a fan on it again and some other little bits, and she'll be and a new my mate broke the mount, and obviously it hasn't got a spring on it, so a new spring and a new stay, and she'll be on. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. So yeah, YZ, can't do much of it for the minute, but we are going to clean everything, try and make some sense of the gearbox, and yeah, start getting it together. So yeah, I don't know, subscribe if you want to watch me try and put together an 03 YZ250.